Live. So I know you guys can hear the fan in the background. Let me go ahead and turn that off real fast. The AC at my house is broken. Got my cat in my lap. He's refusing to move, so I'm gonna pick him up with me. Come on, boy. Turn this off. Still trying to figure out how to make the mic sensitivity not as bad on OBS. All right, boy, you're gonna sit here while I read this. Hi, everyone. Hi, No Name. You guys can hear me all good? Very, very affectionate cat today. I'm not sure. You might be able to hear him every now and again. But let me know if my volume's good. Let me know if everything's good. Wario can hear me. Oh, good. Alright, so if we're all ready, let's go ahead and start chapter 4. I read the first 3 pages a bit ago. That was it. So we'll go ahead and start. People, I hate how they made us buy chapter 4. Oh yeah, no, I can understand. Ooh, alright, I am catless. Just check. Every time I say OBS instead of OBS, I think of just Aubrey's nickname. Let me turn down the gain on this microphone. Hold on. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2. Oh, my bad. I think I just made some people deaf there. Okay. You know, in actuality, like, you know, it's not a huge deal that it's a paywall, because if someone wants to read it, they'll be able to find a way to read it, but practically I can understand. Alright, either way, let's go ahead and start reading. Oh, that's cool, No Name. Alright. Again, I'm not a voice actor or anything, so I'm just reading it as is. And here we go. Oh, and that's the first sentence. Here we go. Omori, don't push yourself too hard. We can start looking for basil from somewhere else. Kel, what do you think you're doing? Racing to the top. Gotta make sure I come in first. Come on, Omori, it's just a little ladder. You can do this. They're good at drawing hands. Just follow my lead. Such an anime moment from Kel. This guy's scared of everything. I like those creepy effects. Calm down. We're here to support and protect you. You have nothing to be afraid of as long as we're together. Hey, that's what Luigi told Mario in the Mario movie. We're here for you, Omori. And we're all rooting for you, too. You got this. Foot. Good foreshortening on the ladder. Mom, stop texting me. I'm streaming. Omori, he's going to fall. Yo, Omori, like I said, just follow my lead. Damn. That was a good catch. And also they are fairly chill for Omori just falling off a really tall ladder. And if you fall, we'll be right here to catch you. I'm really scared of climbing that stuff too. I remember, oh yeah, that perspective was pretty cool. And if you fall, we'll be right here to catch you. Don't forget, Omori, you're stronger than you think. Oh, he's been reinvigorated a bit. That's the spirit. Let's climb this ladder. Hector, no! Quit yelling, Cal. What's the big deal? It's just a rock. He's not just a rock. He's family. Oh, damn. Hector's fall hits very different in the Can you actually go back and get Hector in the game? I don't know. Alright, we'll look for him later. Let's focus on finding Basil for now. There, see that? That hole must lead all the way to the top. What is possessing them to think that Basil went up this ladder? That's insanity. Let's go. Kel, this isn't a race. Pops through the top. I'm first. That's one small step for Kel, one large step for Kelkind. Kelkind, that sounds pretty scary. You cannot. He is a part of a whole different quest. Finally. Oh, it's Hero. So that must mean Aubrey's last. Well, duh. I was climbing at the back, you moron. Why do you have to be so immature? Hero, do something. Hero? Please tell me she headbutts something. One sec. Just catching my breath. Yo, other worlds. I like the way those leaves are drawn. Doesn't look like there's anyone around, just a bunch of cattails. Maybe we should take a break before moving on. Hero, you good? You know, if you're gonna get tired from a short climb like that, we'll never catch up to Basil. I get tired pretty easily, so I can understand. But that in particular is a crazy ladder. Huh? There's something over there. Whoa. Sorry about the noise outside. I'm living through a hurricane right now. I think one of the tree branches just smacked my window. But according to the stats, we should be good. Also, this is the first instance I can think of where characters besides Sunny are seeing things that are like something. But those might not be something. Those might just be creatures in the bushes. I don't see anything. Maybe it's just your imagination. Let's take a look around. Hi, book nerd. Basil, is that you? Whoa. Huh? Oh, he just stabbed a bunny. The bunny hater NPC will love this chapter. Space bunnies, I should have known. Stop it. Don't you dare hurt Mr. Plantegg. Hey, only I get to annoy Aubrey. Leave her alone, dumb bunnies. I'll never forgive you, stupid foes. Hold up, you two. Don't just go chasing after them. What about looking for Basil? Aha. Sunny recognizes Basil's footprint anywhere. For man, the feet, they just keep rearing their head in this. I don't think that's actually something in the bushes over there. I think it's a different creature. An abandoned farm? OMORI. Oh, damn. It's like a haunted farm with a bunch of Mari stuff. That's so cool. I wonder if this was going to be in the game and then didn't. Oh, it's Stranger. Home is not here. The truth that you've locked away, you must find it no matter what. Save me, please. Don't forget. Oh, that's a cool shot. Sunny, I know you're still there. There isn't much time left. Please, you must remember. Ah, that's so cool. There he is. He's bigger than that one guy's plush on Twitter. I mean, it's the same idea as the game, yeah, but the format of it, I think, is really cool. Oh, damn, the goop's coming out and like trying to cut him and stuff like it's a Venom suit. Omori, what are you doing all the way out here? Thank goodness, I've been looking everywhere for you. Oh, she's gonna be like a creepy... She's gonna like do a scary face or whatever. I'm so glad you're okay. No? Oh wow, she's just here. Is something the matter? Don't worry, I'll always be by your side. Basil. Kel, Aubrey. Has anyone seen a ridiculous, doofy-ass looking blonde child? Yeah, no, I heard bad things about the chapter before this too, but I didn't hate it. Have you seen Basil? No, nothing but space bunnies and wormholes. Okay, what about Hiro or Omori? Ow. Hiro? Oh hey, good to see you both doing just fine. Are you doing fine, Hiro? Well, I was chased by a swarm of angry UFOs the whole way here, but at least they led me back to you two. Oh god, they're here. So where are we exactly? Beat me. Sounds like looks like a massive dump. So a junkyard. I don't think we'll find Basil somewhere like this. First things first, let's find Omori and regroup. Then we can continue our search for Basil. You hear that? I think there might be something inside the shipping container. Maybe it's... Omori, Basil, is that you? I was wondering what all that infernal racket was about. Yo! And his reveal is going to be the last page of it. How'd you find me? Did my subordinates tell you to look for me? To persuade me to return? Unfortunately for you, I have no intention of going back. Remove yourselves, earthly scum. Who are you? Yeah, that's a good shot of him. Oh, tornado warning was just issued for my area, just in time for me to finish. That's a good shot of Space Boyfriend. I like how they drew him. His gun looks so doofy, as it should. Yeah, man, that's the thing about manga chapters, is they're always shorter than you'd like. Like, maybe Death Note feels longer because there's a lot of text on each page. I thought the haunted farm thing was really cool. The Space Boyfriend thing was cool. I guess it's just unfortunate that, like, because it does feel like they literally just got to Outworlds, and then Outer Worlds, and then it was already over, because that's just the nature of manga, right? I think I like chapter 3 more, but I like chapter 4. It's cool. It was cool seeing Stranger in half his face. It would be a 6-year-old space boy. I'm missing school because of storms. That's cool. 6-year-old space boy? I don't know. I don't think he looks 6 years old. I think his features look cool. I like how he's covering one eye, all edgy like. It's still doing the overly video game thing. What they're gonna do with Omori? Yeah, no, because it's like there's gonna be what, 7 chapters total? So they have literally 3 chapters left to wrap all this up. Hi, Samuel. So this chapter is really good by itself, but the awkward pacing of previous chapters kind of ruined it. His eyes, though. I also like this frame right here where he's like silhouetted. I wonder if... I have to imagine Sweetheart's going to make an appearance. I know she made a cameo as like an action figure in the real world. I'm surprised Space Boyfriend wasn't cut because like of just how much they have to get through. Are they trying to make the line between more blurred? I thought that silhouette was... Yeah, I thought it was silhouette first. I thought it was Omori for a second also. Yep, this is going to be a lot of people's profile pictures right here. Also, it's interesting that Stranger is like being sympathetic towards Sunny. Like, usually the Stranger's just a merciless dude who's just like really ripping into how he's suppressing everything, and then here it's like he's like, no, dude, you have to get this shit sorted out. This is bad. Yeah, it is. I am interested in... I guess that really was something in the bushes back there. Man, I do wonder if we're going to see the reactions in this manga. That'd be crazy. I don't think we will. I like the way they depict fear with the squiggly black lines. I've seen some mangaka can't really get that right. Sort of fire for a profile pic, not gonna lie. Yeah, no, agreed. Alright, so how about while I have you all here, I'll continue playing. Let me see. Yep, it's on that screen. Okay, I think you guys can see this. I'm going to play this game, and while I'm playing it, we can just talk about the chapter and the manga in general. Hey, Boster, how you doing? I'm doing good. I've recently been doing a Mega Man marathon. I also got Hollow Knight. It's not my thing, though, right now in the marathon. I'm on Mega Man X2. Hi, Kunai. That's cool. I've never really gotten into Mega Man, but I hear good things. Had a really cool Smash Brothers trailer, though, that's for sure. I got a tornado warning, but once you've lived here long enough, you realize that most of them turn into, well, what is Shay doing for this arcane warning? Let's see. Shay lives like a half an hour from me. Let me check their Twitter. Don't interpret this as me basing. He says the power flickers have begun. Far from the worst thing. Also, I may be stuck on this side of town without AC. Shay is a larger Undertale YouTuber. Hollow Knight. What game is this? This is Halls of Torment. It's like Vampire Survivors meets Diablo. Oh, let me actually turn the sound on. Yeah, because on my mom's side of town, she still has working AC, whereas on my side of town, I don't. So if the hurricane gets bad enough, I might just be stuck at my place without AC for a bit. But I think I'll just stay here because I have to work on the Yumaniki video in a bit anyway. Because I want to have that video done for you guys like by the day after tomorrow. And the script's finished. I recorded it. Now I'm just splicing the footage together, and I really like how it's turning out. I remember when I was little, just playing an SNES, and my brother ran out on the front porch while a tornado was happening. I forget what he was doing, but he ran back in and he was fine, but I remember just being really scared in that moment. So you figure, like, the closer you get to the center of the United States, the farther you are from a shoreline, the safer you are from hurricanes, but apparently no. Apparently you can still just get hit with a hurricane. Hi, Book Nerd. That's awesome. I remember one time we thought the hurricane was coming right for my house, and we were like, yeah, maybe you should pack everything in your life that you like and put it in a box and go somewhere else with it so it's safe. And I was like, I really don't feel like doing all that. I'm just going to hope that it doesn't hit us, and it didn't. So, thankfully it didn't. That would have been bad. Oh, excuse me. Hi, Nancy. For the people just joining, for the eagle-eyed viewers who are just joining chat, you might realize that this footage is not Omori. Hopefully you're sitting down for when I just said that, because that's a lot to take in, but... Yeah, I think this game just hit 1.0 today. But what's funny is all of the comments, all of the reviews on this game when it first came out were just better than Diablo 4. I only have like 20 days of Game Pass left. I should play Katamari Damacy Rerolled before it ends. This isn't... No, it's not Omori. It's crazy. Appreciate that, Samuel. Yeah, I am going to replay Omori with Omori Numuri, which has the quality of life plus expansion plus console stuff. This is going to be modded Omori in 2030. Yes, it will be. At a certain point, people just don't want to learn how to use like Godot or Unity or Game Maker. They're just like, let's start with Omori and then develop from there. I just love the soundtrack for this game. It just sounds like old school PC style. Old school PC style gaming. But what was everyone's general thoughts on Chapter 4? And I know some of you might have had to pay for it, but I think most of you probably just found a way to read it. Or if you read it along with me for the beginning of the stream. Deal 1 million damage across all runs. Nice. Let's go with range. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it would have benefited from more chapters. Omori is so long. I downloaded like 15. This was my way to read it. Seeing that the Omori manga only has 7 chapters reminds me of when the two guys who were the 2 directors for the Game of Thrones series originally wanted to do it as a movie. And I'm just like, how the hell would you have done that as a movie? The Game of Thrones show has... There's one of the books has 2 seasons dedicated to covering everything in it. Like, there's no way that would have worked. Some people cheat. Like, I think they have Harry Potter 7 was part 1 and part 2. But sometimes the book is just too damn big. This game is called Halls of Torment. That is a big cube over there. Literally, I'm getting attacked by Geometry Dash players in this game right now. Wow, my area of effect is huge. That cone coming out of my strike. Let's go with this. Yeah, the thing about these games that's fun is just when you have a ton of enemies and you just start corralling them into a nice big group and you hit them all at once, it feels so good. Dynasty Warriors kind of popularized that before Vampire Survivors. When a lightning strike deals a critical hit, it causes an explosion. No fire in the hole. When I hear fire in the hole, I think of Junkrat from Overwatch. I haven't played Overwatch in forever, but I'd like to play Marvel Rivals. That looks like a good Overwatch contender. That's the second Marvel game to compete with a big Blizzard property. Marvel Snap competes with Hearthstone, and now we have Marvel Rivals competing with Overwatch. So I personally like Marvel Snap more than Hearthstone, but I would like to get back into Hearthstone again, or maybe even play Runeterra, even though I'm not a League Later Book Nerd. Bro, this is the only level where I've just literally been attacked by shapes. Couldn't get into Hollow Knight. I'm not sure if you have Game Pass, but if you have Game Pass, you might be able to play Hollow Knight and Cuphead. There's some spells up here. Alright, later, Samuel. Hi, Nebula. Get hit, get hit, get hit, get hit! TF2 players are like the Linux players of gaming. Yeah, kind of. I never got into TF2, but if I ever did, I'd probably play as Pyro because I'm not very good at aiming. Does Pyro have a secondary weapon? He's got the flamethrower. What else does Pyro have? On his default builds, I mean. The AoEs are real. I keep seeing purple circles everywhere. Oh, he has a shotgun? How does his shotgun compare to the scouts? Every 25 seconds, take 30 damage and gain plus 1% damage. Buffs remain when the mask is unequipped. Damn, that's pretty cool. Summons a rat that bites up to 5 times. Touching enemies deals damage. Modifies your crit chance. Increases on damage with spark. Decreases on damage with main weapon. Let's go with this. That sounds pretty cool. Later, Nebula. Yeah, lots of time. Yeah, a game has to do something interesting for me to care about the medic. Mega Man is easy to get into with the legacy collections and stuff. Well, that's good. You know a game I've wanted to get into that... You know a game I wanted to get into that's hard is the Infinity Blade series, is because I played those on my iTouch when that was popular. And now you can't buy them on the App Store and you can't buy them online. Though one of the developers did recently put out an unofficial PC port that's like easy to get working apparently. But that's not enough for me. I want the whole enchilada. And also Infinity Blade 1 isn't even that good. Infinity Blade 2 and 3 are where it gets good. For those who don't know, Infinity Blade is basically Punch-Out, but you play as a knight and you go through like a dungeon. It's pretty cool. Yeah, these guys ain't doing anything to me right now. I think I'm gonna survive this. I see myself surviving this dungeon to be realistic. Oh, excuse me. I hope all the stray cats in my neighborhood found a nice place to hide during the storm. Like, they're welcome to take refuge on my porch, but they're very skittish and lots of times they won't do that. Oh yeah, didn't they have that Xbox Live presentation today? Is that actually, was anything good announced at that? Because I know people were ripping on the PlayStation 1 because apparently the PlayStation 1 just announced a couple of things no one really cared about, and then the Horizon remaster. Yeah, I remember hearing that Mega Man 11 had come out, and then I was like, okay, so now they're going to get a 12, right? And to my knowledge, there is no Mega Man 12. But as far as Capcom, the thing I'm most excited from them right now is the Monster Hunter series. Monster Hunter Wilds looks great. It'll probably bottleneck my PC. Hopefully it gets a PS5 version that runs at 60 frames. I'll probably just get it on that. I'm a Sword and Shield main. I love the Sword and Shield. I also Switch Axe every now and again. Insect Glaive, although it's a pain to use sometimes. Because the Insect Glaive, you have to like constantly retrieve the parts, and if you, yeah, it's a mess. Silk Song release date? I don't have the answers. Alright, later, Jyan. Appreciate you stopping by. Feel free to join the Discord server too. Yeah, I think they literally said ahead of time that no Silk Song was going to be announced, which they should probably just keep doing that, because it's kind of like how Nintendo just says, "Hey, this is the last announcement, so don't freak out." They've been saying they're pretty much figuring out how to make games on a regular series, which isn't what fans are asking for. We just want an original game. Reminds me of how Konami keeps making Castlevania crossovers for stuff, but reminds me of how Castlevania, there's no new Castlevania games, but Castlevania's crossing over with everything. So there's Castlevania and Dead Cells, Castlevania and V Rising, Castlevania and Dead by Daylight. They've released the Castlevania Advance series or whatever, which I think is cool that Konami is still willing to do stuff with those properties, because Castlevania is really fun. I'm not a huge Castlevania guy, but the few Castlevania games I've played were like, oh damn, that was awesome. Especially Castlevania 4. Castlevania 4 is really fun. I need to actually try beating that again. I think I got the Castlevania collection on the Switch a while ago, yeah. I wish I could have a friend like you, Boss Store. I'm okay. Appreciate the thought. Do you read any manga other than the OMORI? I've been reading Chainsaw Man and watching it. When I was a kid, I went through the Dragon Ball Z books like they were water. Like I just went through them super quick because they were so addictive to read, and most of the pages didn't have a lot of words on them, so I got through them super quick. My mom would buy me them like 3 or 4 at a time, and so I've been chasing that feeling of like just a manga that's addictive to read, and Chainsaw Man fits the bill. It's just like a good, simple, honest-to-God shonen manga with awesome fight scenes, cute girls, all the stuff that I love about animes. Alright, we got 3 minutes. I have to survive for 3 minutes and I'm good. Is Mega Man on that? Is Mega Man one of the games on that? It's called Secret Level, right? I know there's a God of War one, and I know there's a Concord one. I think when the Concord one comes out, that's what they're going to use to try and reboot that game. It probably won't see much success, but it's the best they got. I heard that there was a culture of toxic positivity around Concord, where like every time someone had honest feedback, one of the higher ups would be like, no, it's great, this is going to be the next Star Wars, this is going to be the next this, that, and the other. And then when it came out and it was bad, everyone who denounced the bad ideas got fired. And I'm just like, well, haven't worked in weeks. I mean, I know the feeling, dude. I was between jobs for a while before I found my latest job. Hi, Andrima Random. Oh, I want to get the Cowabunga collection, but it was too expensive. I want to wait for it to be on sale. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. To people who just joined, who are eagle-eyed, you may notice that this is not OMORI. That might be your initial thought, but I promise you it is. This is just a heavily modded version of OMORI. This is one of the something visions where he's scared of crowds, so he has to go through fighting a crowd with a sword. Let me get the spell. Let me get this spell. Hi, Rishabha. Oh yeah, Raphael's pretty awesome. I'm not sure who my favorite one is. New OMORI AU, yes, exactly. Okay, 47 seconds until the boss appears and I have to beat him. I should have upgraded health regen more because my health regen is really slow. This gives me more damage per missing point of health, so I'm doing twice as much damage right now, so I'll just keep this equipped. Mm. 13 seconds. Yes, it all depends on this kind of job you're doing. Now here's, like, I'm personally really bad about numbers, so anytime I get a cashier job, I get kind of nervous, and I know that I'm going to have to work 3 times harder than everyone else to keep track of everything. But once you realize your weaknesses and your strengths, it becomes much better to find a job. Which is, that's a very obvious thing to say, but sometimes you need to hear an obvious thing. What is that? I thought I had a good build. This guy's health is taking forever to go down. I am doing twice as much. He's throwing ads at me like he's YouTube. I love this song in the background. Let me turn it up. The part where it riffs the piano is my favorite. Okay, I got him about halfway down. And I know I have 1 revive left in me. I couldn't hear the... Oh yeah, no, I had it really low before. Oh, I got him. I got him. I didn't even have to use a revive. Just waiting for these projectiles to disappear. Trickster's Chime. As you clasp the mysterious artifact in your hands, an eerie energy resonates through your fingertips. Hushed whispers seem to echo from the shadows of an ancient realm, their cryptic secrets waiting to be unveiled. Nice, nice. Wait. Only 11,000 kills. It felt like a lot more. Wow, I completed a lot of quests there. Alright, either way, I think I'll end the stream here and get to work on that Yumaniki video for you guys. Appreciate you all stopping by. I was glad some of you got to read the OMORI manga, whatever. Yeah, probably the day after tomorrow the Yumaniki video will be ready. This game looks really complicated. It's not very complicated. There's only one attack button. It's just the upgrades you get. Yeah, I'm excited for Brothership. We'll be in October soon, so soon we'll be able to say it comes out next month. Feel free to join the server if you haven't, no name. Either way, thanks so much, and have a wonderful night, guys. Booba.